Hello. How are you guys? I know it's been a minute. I'm not too proud of that, but we're here now, and that's all we can ask for. Hello, Astro. I'm spamming my fucking chat. You normally just say hi in the Discord thing and leave. Hi, Salamander. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a minute. How is everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Everything good on audio, music's not too loud and all that. Queen is back. Uh, today we're doing another art stream because I liked the way it went last time personally. I enjoy teaching. I think it's fun. I think it's enjoyable. Tomorrow, and I think I had like a schedule in my head that I was gonna talk about just to talk about it, you know. Let me turn off this stupid screen. Hello. I look high. I'm not high. I don't do drugs. I'm just really tired. Um, the music just cut out for no reason and it made me scared. Oh, it's back. Okay. Um, yeah. I had a schedule in my head. I completely forgot the schedule. I'll be real. Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, I'm off. If you're in the Discord, then there are announcements when I don't stream. Otherwise, you're just left in the dark, so you should totally join the Discord because I I have to promote. That's my job. Um, and you see, one of the reasons why I did forget this whole little schedule in my head is because I might be getting employed. I might be getting a job. The days of being a loser are over. I gotta get paid. I have to get money. Yeah, that's all. Um, sadly, this does not pay my bills. The bills that I don't have. Um, yeah. Um, but for now, until that happens, Mondays I'm off. Sundays I'm off. Thursdays I'm off. Thursdays I'm off for therapy. I might bring Thursdays back, but a job, yes. But if I do bring Thursdays back, then I. You indeed, friend. I'm kidding. Jobs are helpful. Get a job as soon as you can. Or not as soon as you can, but like, who wouldn't want money? Stay unemployed? No. Um, but I might bring Thursdays back, but they would be like an hour shorter than normal. And I try to aim for 3 hours. I want to do 4 because 4 feels nice. That's like enough time out of my day that I have to do that. Um, but for those days, it'd be like 2 hours of some like game. I don't know. Just so I have like 5 days on me. But therapy is nice as well. And the only reason is because I have therapy at 3 and I normally end streams at 2. So then I only have like an hour in between. So I'd have to end at like 1 so that I have at least 2 hours to like mentally prepare for that. Um, that's all. Hi, Keyshawn Davidson. Your whole fucking legal name is there. I can say that because you put it out on the internet, loser. um, and again, beware, I'm not high. I'm just very tired. That's my government name. You guys can see the stupid little phone here. You guys are gonna see me like reach around it the entire time because I didn't know a better place to put it. Are you sure? I'm sure. Trust me. Um, so, uh, and audio is good, right? Like, you guys can hear me. I hope I haven't just been talking to myself. Obviously not, because you guys are talking back. Let me shut up. I worry about too much. So I think on Tuesdays I'm gonna do some kind of like IRL stream. I don't go anywhere. I do go places. I leave my house. Allegedly. No, I'm kidding. I said it before any of y'all could say it. Um That mic keeps peaking. Let me just turn that down a bit. So I think on Tuesdays I'm gonna do like an IRL stream. I'm not gonna like leave my house and show you guys my world because then you guys could very easily dox me. But like I'm talking like the art streams and stuff like that. I think that's how we could start our week. If not then like Wednesday, like a middle of the road kind of thing. Uh, or Thursday if I bring Thursdays back because then it's like 2 hours of art and it's like a smaller, yeah, that might work. That might work. Regardless, I do it when I do it. But one day out of the week there will be this lovely art stream. If you see it shaking, it's because my leg is shaking. Leave me alone. Every first Friday and last Friday of the month, I'm dedicating to my fiance to do spooky stuff on the channel because I don't like horror games. They make my heart hurt. He enjoys them as much as a person can probably enjoy a horror game. Ew, why ew? Leave him out of that's funny. No. Yeah, for every first Friday and last Friday of the month. I know that was technically last Friday. I know that was technically last Friday, but it's okay. So you guys are without him. But he had done it like that earlier that week, so I was just like, nah. We don't like him. I have like at least 3 people that would disagree with you in my head, and more in real life that y'all don't know. I think he's fine. Oh, you set off a bomb, sir. For anybody that doesn't know, in the chat, they're fighting about my fiance. I think it's funny. That was her government name. That was weak. Get better at insults. So anyways, there's that. I'll probably choose like one of the days I'll probably do like a series game where like I continue a series, but it's like out of one day out of the week, so I'm not grinding every single fucking day because that shit actually hurts. Boundaries and whatnot. And then every other day I just play shit that I want to play because it's my stream and I get to choose. So, isn't that nice? Yeah. So now that we've talked for like, I don't even know how long. Hold on, let me check on my phone. We have talked for 9 minutes, almost 10. Technically not, technically like 7 minutes. More than what I normally talk because I don't like talking. I think it's awkward just having y'all stand here and sit and looking at me. I'm gonna try and do that more though, kind of like open up because I feel like that's nicer, you know. But yeah, I think we can get into it. I quite like it. Yeah. I mean, I quite like it too. It's just I don't know what to talk about. Today I actually had like a topic to talk about. Actually, me and my fiance were out here. Like I was sitting in my little chair. We're learning like more. I was sitting in my little chair right here. Why does that fucking keep peaking? I'm scared that the audio's bad. I know there's a way to change that. Anyways, I was sitting right here, right? I was sitting right fucking here. And he was sitting on the floor right here, right? Like right here, right? I had a chocolate bar earlier that day. I had gotten like a Hershey's. It was yummy. I had put that bitch in the freezer because it melted. Do you know how hot it's been? Now it's raining. It's not fair. But I ate the fuck out of that thing. I was depressed and sad. I couldn't help myself. It wasn't huge. It let me put that out there. It was like this big. I ate it modestly. Okay. Sure. It's gone, by the way. It's out of the freezer. I tell him this. I'm like, oh, by the way, I tore the fuck up out of that chocolate bar. And his dumbass opens the freezer, but not just to open the freezer to look at. There's nothing in the freezer, by the way. It's like a little mini fridge, by the way. It's right here. He opens the freezer, but not only does he just like open the freezer to take a little look, no, he's searching for it. Did he think he was gonna get some? And I'm sitting here, I'm like, did you think you were gonna find something? He's not dumb. Don't say that. But it made me giggle. We laughed about it for like 5 minutes. It was just like, what are you looking for? Because there's nothing to look for. He's playing 2K right now. Yeah, he's playing 2K right now. Good for him, I think. Guys, give me just like a second to check something in the Discord on my phone. Me. I know I look so goofy just sitting here doing shit. Okay, cool. Sure. So yeah, that's all. That's all I got today. That's I think now. What else do I gotta talk about? I went to the gym yesterday. My arms hurt. Maybe an arch stream wasn't the best idea because like now I gotta use my hands and shit. That shit hurt. Like right here, it's sore. Ow. My fiance was like, yeah, it's ripping all your fibers apart or something. I forget. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm so tired. But it was very, very like insane to listen to how like muscles grow because it just sounded like graphic. But yeah. So, all right, let's get into it. My mouse is on this side of my screen right now, so I'm having to use both hands to make sure that I do this right. Okay. Hello. Welcome to my art world. Who just texted me? Leave me alone. I don't care. Glasses. USA. I lost my glasses. I fear. They're just gone forever. Okay. So today I will be, as you can see, there's a lot going on around my paper. That's all my supplies. Last time I had shown you guys like all of my supplies and then didn't use my supplies, so I felt kind of bad. So today we're gonna be doing like a bunch of shit. But to start off, we're gonna be doing a contour drawing. Now, a contour drawing, what are we learning? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. A contour drawing is a drawing that you look at. I don't know. A contour drawing is a style of drawing where you stare at a object. Do I have an object? I have plenty of objects. You stare at an object. This is a blender, by the way. Use this to blend. Where you stare. Oh shit. 7/16. What? You stare at an object, and you use if you've ever played sports, you know the term hand-eye coordination. It's basically using hand-eye coordination in art. It's a style of art that really revolves around the outline of a object rather than the inside of an object, if that makes any sense. Why do you keep shaking? I'm not hitting you that hard. Is it because you're right up against my thigh? Stop that. So, if I were to draw this, that is a lot of shade. Oh my goodness. Like the edge, pretty much. Basically, if you look at this, what color is this? It's white. Um, it's a white blender thingy, right? And what you're focusing on is its shape. So if you look at it, there's these two lines that go all the way up, and then it comes together in a triangle on both sides. That's basically all you're doing. It's you're looking at it and you're really focusing on the outside, the outline the outline rather than the inside, the guts. I don't know. The fuck is the term of that? The color, the shapes inside. What's a better example of something than that's just not plain white? Here. Crayon box, right? There's a lot going on inside this. right? There's the crayon smile, crayon smile. There's the crayons inside. There's a lot of lettering. There's a lot going on. But in a contour drawing, you would really only be focused crayon. Do you say crown, crayon, or crayon? I say crayon when I remember to say crayon. Crayola? Don't say that. Yo, you got a Crayola I can borrow? I'd shoot you in your face. I'm so sorry. That's not a threat, by the way. Please don't ban me. But there's like a lot going on inside this. But really, what you would be focusing on when you're doing a contour drawing is the line work. Because there's no real life outlines, but everything has an outline. The things like that. Some people say, I say it's closer to crown. Crown. I don't understand how people say crown. There's obviously a Y there. Now, I'd understand if there wasn't a Y there, but like crayon. Crayon. Who the fuck picked the name for crayons? This shit is ass. What the fuck? You ever wonder like why words are called words? Or like why certain words are the way they are? Like who the fuck thought of because? Who thought of sofa? Sofa. Party. You guys ever just sit there and they're like, man, this shit doesn't sound like a word anymore? I love when that happens. Okay. So I'm gonna just basically show you guys how to perform a contour drawing. That's all. And then I'm gonna show you guys how to perform a blind contour drawing. So a contour drawing is the technique of where you take your fucking pencil. Here's my pencil today. Why is there like no, it's almost like an absence of light. It is what it feels like. There's so much shadow here. Oh my goodness. If I could just bring you guys closer, that would be so nice. Oh my goodness. I feel like you're stuck against something. Do we not care about the inside of the project? Kind of, not really, unless if you want to. You're really just focusing on like the outline of it all. That did nothing. Go down. Okay, well now you need to go closer. Guys, I'm never prepared. If you have not noticed, I'm like never prepared for anything. So, did you guys just see that like blinding light on me? Anyways, so what you're gonna do for a contour drawing, here's your paper, right? You take your pencil, you hold this bitch up. I'm gonna hold it like this. You can take any drawing or thing you want. I'm gonna hold it like this so that I can really like see the outline rather than holding it like this. It's where my fingers cover everything. Your fingers don't need to be in the drawing. So what I'm gonna do is it's right here. I'm holding it this entire time. And I'm gonna go back and forth looking at it, right? Drawing its outlines. Now, I'm not going to do like super duper confident lines here because I don't want to. Draw however you want. What did I say last time? Everybody starts somewhere. Like I said, you just kind of go back and forth. You guys can't see me because I'm not going. Yeah, you know, I'm not doing all that. My eyes are flicking. You know, that's all. That's all you have to do. It's as simple as that. Okay. There's like a little den in my box. So. Wow, congrats. Now you can care about the inside for these projects. Some people do, some people don't. It depends on what they're drawing. When I did this for my hand, I went in and should we be following you if you want to? You don't have to, but if you want to, go right ahead. I feel like it'd be helpful later. I mean, this video gets posted on YouTube, so if you go to my YouTube channel, which is just Novequity without the underscore, because they wouldn't let me put one. If you go to my YouTube channel later, you can rewatch this video and you'll be able to follow along there. So you don't have to do it live. I'm gonna make a playlist today called Nova's Art Class if I haven't already. I don't think I have. And it'll all go there. That's all. Okay. So if you notice, my drawing is damn near the size of this Crayola box. That's kind of also what it's trying to teach you. It's trying to teach you like how to eyeball proportions. It's almost like baking when you're like, about a half a cup, and people don't actually measure a half a cup. Now, do I measure in baking? Most of the time. There's some things I think that you can like mess around with, but there's other things that I don't think you can. Otherwise your cake will explode. Um, but yeah. So it's basically just, but yeah, that's almost the same size. I can't even lie to you. I'm like a centimeter off because you guys can't see it. It looks like much more of a difference here than it does for me. But I'm like a centimeter off on like length. But then again, I've also been doing this for a much longer time. So I'm also going to go in and I'm going to, just because I want to, you can go in and kind of play around with it. Going to and draw all the things that come with the box, if that makes sense. Like there's 8 crayons in this pack. So it also helps you learn like the shapes to things and stuff, if that makes sense. Oh, that was a really bad crayon. Ew. When we're like beginners, should we be trying to get on the exact size of the project? If the object, not project, Lord. If you want to. Oh, incoming ad break in about like 4 minutes, by the way. If you wanna, it's not like a huge requirement. You just basically, if you're a beginner, you're always going to be practicing. You'll get better. I did in 7th grade, I went to a school and I went and took an art class because I've been taking art for a very, very long time. Very long time. And in that class, every single morning we would have to do either a contour drawing or a blind contour drawing. I have been doing contour drawings for too long. I'm obviously going to be not better, but like more advanced than a beginner is. I did that for however many days there are in a school year. I think it's 197. That sounds right, but that don't feel right. I don't know. Regardless, don't ever like try to be perfect your first time is all. Because if you try to be perfect your very, very first time, you're going to fail. And then you're going to be very upset that you failed. And then it's not my fault. That's on you. That's on you, bud. Okay, let me continue doing this. So there's like a sea of gray. Right here. Obviously, this isn't going to be perfect. I'm not trying my hardest on a Crayola box of crayons. I've done enough contour drawings in my life. I will say though, the funny part's gonna come up soon because I'm gonna show you what a blind contour drawing is. Now, no matter how many times I've done a contour drawing, blind contour drawings are just my mortal enemy because, oh my goodness. That is really bad. I hate bubble letters. Ugh. There's like the ugly ass Crayola smile that they do. Even with like the little line indents for like, you know, ugh. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend that I like drawing the crayons. I'm not going to. Listen, you go as far as you want with these. Wow, I totally did that. I totally did that. There you go. It's your Crayola. Okay, here's the fun part. Okay, so a blind contour drawing, follow your oyster. No, what is an oyster? Oh, an oyster. I'm playing. I know what an oyster is. It's like the little shell with the guts inside that people like slurp. Ugh. What do you mean? Follow your oyster. Wait, what is that from though? I think that's what I meant to say. Follow your oyster. That's from a show, isn't it? Or like a movie? I'm tired. Don't ask me questions. Okay. So a blind contour drawing is basically a blind contour drawing is basically a drawing where you look at something and you don't look away. So I'm just gonna flip this piece of paper over just so I have a blank slate because you never know how big this is gonna get. Nope, completely original. No mistake. Okay. I have never once told somebody to say follow your oyster. Did I really? Oh God, I hope not. That's such an odd thing to say. Okay, so I'm going to, and I'm not gonna look away. You guys can clock me if I did. You guys ready? I'm gonna at least put my pen in my pencil in a place where I know I want to put it. You ready? Mm. Now, it does help if you don't take your hand off the paper when you do this, because trying to figure out where you're going is very hard. Think of it as like a one-line drawing. I hope it doesn't look atrocious. I'm doing the whole right now. Okay, and then I'm not even going to look yet. I'm going to draw the stuff inside. Okay. I hope you guys are having a laugh at this because I already know it's bad. I'm not looking away at all when I do this. I'm looking at every single thing on this. I see you guys typing in chat and I can't even look. Okay, here I am doing the mouth and the crayons inside. And then I'm gonna go down. And I'm gonna do just what I did last time when I just write crayons in A. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna turn around. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. Oh my, red with hyperpigmentation. Yeah. Yeah, that's her. That's her. I low-key ate that though. Think about it. Think about it. Now, I hate blind contour drawings, so I don't practice them. So this is what I get out of that. Oh, add in 3, 2, 1. Oh, ad break ended. My fault. It said my community's back. Welcome back. So sorry if y'all get hit with ads during that process. You guys can go watch that back on YouTube. It's very fun. Um, we have fun here. So a blind contour drawing is basically just testing yourself. That's all. You're sitting there and you're testing yourself to uh God, I don't know words. I don't write a script for this shit. I just talk about what I've learned all my life. You're basically just testing how well your hand-eye coordination is. That's all. That's all it is. And eventually you get something god awful like this. So again, I'm pretty sure it's over here. Yeah, it is. That might all fall down. Here's my sketchbook once again, right? I'm gonna take you to my contour drawing that I did in high school. Because like I said, I'd done it before. This was my contour drawing, both of my contour drawings. I drew my hand. That is my hand. That's my hand. And then I also drew my teacher's lamp. Okay. It also has notes here. I'm going to read what it says. An outline of an object, looking at both the object and your drawing, defines the shape of an object and the internal detail lines that define the form of the object. Yeah, the internal stuff, like just like the basic lining, not like all the color and like the insane details, just like the borderline line art, you know? But without like a sketch. You're not doing any sketches. You're just drawing. So this was mine. And then my blind contour drawing of my hand got a little glitchy there. There she is. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that great? The drawing here like imprinted itself over here somehow. I've never known crayon to do not crayon, never known colored pencil to do that before. So be aware. But yeah, that's a contour drawing. Later on, near the end, I'm going to be drawing something, I don't know yet, and it will have the aspects of a contour drawing. Now, what I'm going to show you is my fiance gave me the idea last night to show you guys how to draw like shapes and make it into something. Like the fuck, I forgot what he said. What was it? Oh, he's doing something. Never mind. It's like construction. Yeah, like yeah. Keyshawn, are you sure you're a beginner? Basically, it's just where you like you know how I showed you guys last time the bean method to draw a person? Like where you draw I only know the terms. Okay, so here's a bean, right? There's a bean. Let me darken this line up here because that light is atrocious. It's like good, but then it's bad, and then it's good, and it's pissing me off. Here's a bean. There's your hips. There's your chest. And then again, I'm gonna just draw a girl because I've been drawing girls too much of all my life. I'm not a lesbian, by the way. Wow, you have a body. That is what he's talking about. So that's what I'm gonna show you today. But I'm gonna show you it in the way that I know how to do this because I don't do it much. I use the bean method sometimes, and that's only when I draw chibi people. What I do know now is I oddly have a weird. Just hold on. Oh, I wasn't expecting it all to rotate around. This is my iPad, guys. All right. Hello. Oh, it's just upside down. I had figured out last night. This is my first time drawing minions, by the way. I had went and saw the new Minions and Monsters movie last night. And I saw a vision. I had a vision. No, not that. Not that, Salamander. So yeah, I found out that I can draw minions. Do you guys want to see? Here's me drawing them. This is me drawing the minions, guys. This is my time-lapse replay. It started out as just a silly little sketch, and then it turned into something crazy. Pill Brothers. You're not funny. Yeah. Yeah. Am I proud of it? I don't know. So today I'm gonna show you guys shape concentration or whatever the construction. I was thinking about orange juice. I'm gonna, I'm gonna show you guys shape construction. No, no, that is a bad joke. I'm gonna show you guys shape construction through minions. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take this back now. I hope you guys. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I've been meaning to show you guys stuff. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure there's nothing. There's nothing inappropriate. There's nothing inappropriate. I don't draw inappropriate stuff. Jesus. Wait, I want to show you guys my strawberry, my strawberry pound cake. Look at my strawberry pound cake I drew. Isn't that so peak? I draw a lot on my thing. Here's another version. Here's another thing. Is that blood on top? No, that's strawberry jam. Here's another. I just want to show you guys that I'm qualified. Hold on. Oh, guys, do you guys remember Terry? Trey? What? Trey. You guys remember Trey? I turned him into. That was the best I could do with what I had going on. So do you prefer digital or traditional? I grew up doing traditional. I said to myself I would always hate the idea of doing digital, and then I learned to love digital. This is Marsha for a character I wanted to make a TV show off of one day, but I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to do that. So, yeah. Here's a commission I did. I do commissions, by the way. This is a commission I did. Isn't that cool? Ugh, I keep hitting y'all. Um, Trigger warning for blood. That one's cool. Yeah. And then there's the occasional the occasional yaoi. What happened to her? So there's this fantasy disease called Hanahaki or Hanaki disease, where if you fall in love with somebody and they don't reciprocate your feelings, you have like this seed in your lungs that will grow a flower, and what happens is, Jesus, I can't think. Um, some dude. So what happens is you start like coughing up flower petals because the flower will bloom until you like tell them you love them, and if they don't reciprocate, you die. Um, or if you don't want to tell them your feelings because otherwise you die, and you can take out the flower petal through surgery, but you don't feel again. So, yeah. This is a beach surfer dude who's in a cult. I never expanded on that lore. Um, and then I drew Vanilla Mace. I love her so much. This is Vanilla. She has a vanilla in her hair, a vanilla flower, and vanilla cupcake earrings because I thought that was cute. Vanilla, if you ever see this, which you won't, I know you won't, girl, but hi. And then I'll show you two more, and then we'll get back to it. I just like I don't know. I've never shown my art on stream before. Cowboy. And this was like an OC that I had. She's like on a date, but she like absolutely does not want to be there. I quite like this one. There's a lot of glass, so there's a lot of like lines that keep like touching each other, which I feel like hurts me in a way, but like doesn't at the same time. But yeah, I enjoy this one. All right, let me stop showing you guys shit. I came back and I immediately smacked the fuck out of my thing. So what was I show? Oh, shape. Yeah, it all started with minions. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to draw a minion with the shape construction. I'm gonna draw just a minion, I guess. So you start with a two lines, right? About that size. That's like that's a solid thumb, right? And what you're doing is you're gonna like round out the corners and create this like this pill type shape, you know? A very, very fat pill. Wow, you created a pill. Congrats. Um, that's it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So I'm gonna make this one a one-eyed freak because I think they're funnier. So to do that, you need a circle. Of course, line confidence is probably needed because all I'm doing now is chicken scratch. I don't know. I enjoy the way it looks in the end. Okay, that's all. So we got this big ass circle in the middle, right? And inside of it, we're gonna put a smaller circle, right? Wow. And then I'm gonna give it an eyelid. Okay. And then another circle. And then another circle for its pupil. Okay. So as you can see so far, I've been using a lot of shapes, and we were already halfway done with the drawing. Isn't that great? I don't know. Um, it's basically the same as like I said, using circles and stuff. So like pretend this is like a neck, shoulder, shoulder, right? I'm using a circle right here, which if you look at it, there's a circle here, right? And then you can always put like little dots and points and lines to help you figure out where you want everything to go. And I mean, I don't do this, but it's a helpful thing to have when you're first starting out. But the thing is, what got me into art was contour drawings itself. So I was 3 years old when my mom, we lived in South Carolina at the time. I remember the house layout, right? We'll come back to the minion, I promise. So my house looked like this. It did not look like this. Hold on, wait. I'm showing you like the inside of my home. Hold on. Right? This was my house as a kid. This was my room. This was my sister's room, my dad's room, my mom and dad's room, the bathroom. My mom and dad had a bathroom too, like for themselves. This was my kitchen mixed with my dining room. So like the kitchen was here and then the dining room was here. This was the backyard. This was my Nina's room. I'm pretty sure my aunt slept there too, so there was like 2 beds. You know what I mean? And then this was my living room. This was my house. I was like 3 years old, right? My fucking self. I run all the way from my room to the dining room where my mom was at the table drawing, right? And she's drawing this like crazy piece because that's just my mom. She draws a lot of stuff. And apparently I looked at it straight store into her fucking drawing. And I run my happy ass back to my room and I was gone for like 30 minutes. And a kid who is too quiet for too long starts to getting a little worrying. But my mom was into her drawing, so I don't think she came and checked up on me. She said I came back out. So I made 3 fucking trips, right? And I come back out and I have the most childish drawing in my hand. But upon closer inspection, apparently it was a replica of her drawing. I stared at this fucking picture. I ran away, and in 30 minutes, I recreated like an hour's work. So, my first ever piece was a contour drawing, but it was also technically not a contour drawing because I didn't have the exact piece up in my face all the time. I always wonder like how would the drawing have come out if I had stayed and like did it with her. Like would it have come out better? But obviously like a 3-year-old did it or like however old I was. Um but I've been doing art ever since she put me in art after that. So yeah. I don't know why I needed to have like an explanation of what my house looked like during that, but I did. So yeah. So I don't necessarily need this like shape stuff. I mean everybody uses it, but I don't feel like I need it too bad. Okay. And then on the edge of their monocle, glasses things, they have this like thing that holds the strap. And then of course they have it on this side too. And then their mouths aren't very far away. I mean, they're like far, but it's not that far away because their clothes also just sit on their body. I'm doing this with no reference, by the way. Speaking of reference, I think you need, the reason why I need contour drawings and like understand more of what it is because every time you use a reference, you're doing a contour drawing. You're looking at something and you're putting it down on your paper. It's important to have. Anytime you need a reference, it's good to know what a contour drawing is and how to do one because it's helpful later when you use references. The reason why I'm not caring about their hands too much is because their hands are just a bunch of circles anyway. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Well, there's a minion now. There's a minion on your screen now. I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud to find out that I can draw minions. Because I can't draw Gru. But I can draw him. I can draw Kevin's uncle or something. I'm gonna name him... That's Peter. Right there. Draw Gru right now. I could try. I can really try. Am I allowed to use a reference or do I have to do it from memory? Am I allowed to use a reference or do I have to do it from memory? Yes? No, which one? Do you know what that means? So, like, do I constantly have him up in front of me or do I just have to look at him and then, like, try to remember what he looks like? Okay. I guess we're doing reference. Alright. You guys hate me. Why do you make me do this? Well, there's his head. Why am I drawing Gru right now? This is not so peaky, Sean. I'm banning you after this. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not gonna ban you for this. Oh my goodness. I could have been playing Deltarune, by the way. But instead, I sit here and I draw Gru. I don't like y'all. Bless me. Well, there he is. Um, I just now have a picture of Gru, I guess. Um, can I put this on? I think this is a picture. So no, absolutely not. Can I put this on my resume for an art teacher job? Like, I'm sorry. I feel like maybe it was a mistake to do this. But yeah, I'm banning everybody. Don't, no. Man. Yeah, no. This is rough. This is absolutely rough. What am I doing with my life, you know? What now? I wanted to use some of the other do I color him? Do I color him? Do I color Catboy Gru? Yes. Meow, Gruho. Great. No, this is exactly what I thought I'd be doing this fine Tuesday afternoon. I haven't even eaten yet, y'all. Uh, what do you guys want to see? You guys want to see colored pencils? I got 8 crayons. What do you want to see? 8 crayons? Probably not. I'd probably just use the colored pencils. What kind of colored pencils do you want to see? You guys want to see colored pencils? Um, I could also just shade them like a normal person. What do you have? I have, let's see. I have my these. These are my shading pencils that I used last time. These. Don't want to use these. Oil pastels and like I have Prismacolor, medium grade, and like B grade colored pencils. Yeah, yeah, that's what I got. While you guys figure that out, I'm going to start outlining him. Wait, can you say it again? I have Prismacolor, which is a grade A type of color pencil. I have Sargent color pencils, which is like a medium, like C grade. They're not that great, but they're not the worst thing in the world, basically. And then I have Artisan, which are my fiance's, which are like because he is Prisma because he is premium. Okay, yeah. I'm currently outlining him right now. Why do you make me do this, chat? fucked up on the outline. It's okay. Chat, you guys know I love you, right? And you know I'd like do anything. I would not. I would not, absolutely. But like I care about your opinions so much. Not. Also not. Fuck, how do I say this? Why? Just why? Keep in mind, this is supposed to be an art class. I'm supposed to be teaching y'all. I'll teach you guys something here. Well, he's outlined. Are you happy with yourselves? What I get to do now is I get to go in and erase everything. This is turning out to be an amazing session. Are you even drawing Gru with me? Are you learning anything? It's only amazing if you're learning something out of this. I really do hope you guys are like enjoying the art streams though, because I enjoy doing them. Like a lot more than I like to admit. Well, yeah. That's what we're working with. We are. You can't speak for everybody, Salamander. So, what I get to teach you here is the buildup of Crayola. Or not Crayola, colored pencils. Colored pencils are buildable. You start out with a light texture to help build yourself up. Last time I said I was going to show you how to varnish, I completely forgot. So this time I will hopefully not forget to show you guys how to varnish. I'm not too skilled with these pencils yet. Let me pick out a color palette real quick. Wow. Give me like just a second. I turn off my camera, by the way, when I know I have to like do something that looks so goofy. I haven't used these in a minute, so that's why they're all like not sharpened. I also just don't like sharpening pencils. Alright, I'm back. Okay. So we'll say that this is... I'll just sharpen them if I need them, basically. So I'm gonna take a color pencil, and I'm very lightly going to go over where I want the thing to go. So the fun thing about Prisma is that, remember I was talking about last time with like 6B pencils? Yeah, they're like the 6B pencil of colored pencils. They're very soft. A lot comes off on them. So everywhere I know there's skin, we're going to, yeah. And it's so great. Okay, and then we're gonna go back through and make sure we didn't miss anything when it comes to like, we're gonna go back like a different direction. This is turning into something that I don't know how to feel about. If somebody asked me right now where I am in my life, I don't know what I'd tell them. Also, sorry for being so quiet, guys. For some awful reason, I am very locked in. I am not filled with determination. I am not filled with determination. Don't piss me off. Oh my fuck. Don't piss me off. So what I'm doing right now is I'm giving him an undercolor for when I put the black on. There's like shades of other shit. Be right back, guys. What is it? There he is. I also gave him purple eyes because I don't know, it just felt fitting. This isn't my best work when it comes to coloring. I spent too much time on his face. But yeah, that's him. Bernard got called into work. I learned so much from this piece. Join the Discord. All the things. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.